to some Wuthering Waves. We were streaming today some Crystal of Atlan. However, it completely crashed. All of it. Not really sure what was going on with the game today. It wasn't feeling it. And so it shut down completely, which was not the vibe at all. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do some Crystal of Atlan because I mean, some Wuthering Waves because I planned on doing that as well anyway. But yeah, it was a little disappointing for that to be an issue. And I have had some issues with the game. I don't know if other people have, but I have had some issues with the game periodically. And it it'll be like there shouldn't be any issue, hardwired in, all types of things like that, and it'll still be some type of strange malfunction. And I haven't figured it out, but also not gonna worry about it too much. I'm sure it'll be fine in the long run, and that's the only thing that matters.
Oh, you're here.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into some action here because what we need to do is make sure that we have
Winds of
the
the
best
wild.
echo sets that we possibly can for the teams that we're working on. And I'm gonna take a quick flight because this game gives me basically almost everything I need except maybe just for a little bit more content. But other than that, this basically gives me every anime vibe, RPG style thing that I could really ask for. And we'll do that for now. We'll circle back to our Crystal of Atlan and see what was going on with that later. I need to fill that out at some point in time. But let's see. They can give us some astrite. We could definitely use it. Always. Always, always, always. Where's the little thing at? It's normally over. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Go ahead and just put it on. We'll go ahead and skip this. We can redeem 2. Okay. Right. Of course, the low ball's the low ball. Can't expect too much from him, right? Alright, I kind of want to get into a fight here. There's still some stuff I need to get done challenge-wise, all that good stuff, but alright. Now I think we've done pretty good now that I've been trying to pull it together a little bit more. She still needs work, obviously. I don't have her weapon. And I'm probably gonna get it before I guess the time is up. But we gotta get her all the way full up, right? We gotta get a couple of these things here. I think we actually have these. We might have some supplied back, yeah. So we'll go ahead, just grab those 2 since we have them on deck. We get this really quick from Hakare. Let's go on over here, get that in so we can progress her. And what team do I want to run going in here? I think I'm gonna run my arrow team just because this is the first time I really incorporated Alto into a mix. And I'm a little intrigued to see how good he'll actually perform in the long run, just in general. So especially with adding the amplification.
Waves rise. Judgment strike. Annihilation. Down the edge.
Get it over here.
Better keep up.
Word.
Right back.
Okay. Alright, I got it. Relax.
Ready for battle. Here,
Drop
no.
this on you. You can have that. Go ahead.
Open now. Lend me your power.
Yep.
Wind calls, waves follow. We'll face judgment.
Okay. There we go. Okay, Miss Lady, relax.
Just a scratch. Nope. Lost in the midst of time. How's that for a magic trick? Running out of mix. You're wide open.
Alright, get to our second half.
Down the edge. Right back.
Okay.
Scratch.
Oop, wrong one.
You. Nick of time. Wind cold, waves fall.
Yeah.
Get together.
Okay.
I
See you, lady. I see you.
am the tempest.
Alright. Sure.
Unstoppable. Down the edge. Don't worry. Lend me your power. Slap down the edge. Hey! Locked here this time. Better keep up. Ready for battle. Lend me your power. Set. Wind cold.
Didn't get the amp that I really needed for that one, but that's alright.
You'll face judgment. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. Down the edge. Nope. Yeah. How's that for a magic trick? You're wide open. Here
And drop it on her. Alright, Dion.
you worry.
Don't worry, I'm not worried.
Just a scratch. Back! Legendary business. Blink, running out of mist. Be right back. Bring out my anger.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to relax.
My last breath. Wind cold, waves follow.
Go.
Annihilation. Wind rises. Down the edge. Better keep up. Right back. Ready for battle.
Alright. Okie dokie. We're in that a little bit. Again, still wonder what's the word with that maze or crash that Crystal of Atlan caused. I'm not really sure. That was Really, really strange. But, you know, it happens. Not everything's gonna run as smoothly all the time. But I do have a few issues with that game. That seem to transpire while I'm playing sometimes, and I'm not a fan. Not a fan. And I really wonder because I'm like, well, if you're hardwired into the game, it really shouldn't be a problem at all. But what do I know? Alright, let's get this out the way since we want to get these points real quick.
You'll face judgment. Annihilation. Wind rises down the end. Better keep up. Thanks for watching.
Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Alright, got that out the way. Claim it, claim it. Who could we go against that we probably need something for? We probably need to get this anyway from Linus of Glory. So we'll go against this because we're going to need it for Lupa and her leveling. So let's go grab this as well.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
You'll face judgment. Annihilation. Count me in.
Just a scratch.
Back. Legendary business. Over here.
Just a scratch.
Blink, you missed. You're wide open.
Well, she was wide open, but
Lend me
you got her out the edge, huh?
wind calls, waves follow.
Get that? Okay. Alright, relax. Relax, relax.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Down the end.
Go ahead, break that.
Right back. You'll face judgment.
Ready for battle. Unstoppable.
Her going into the air really doesn't help, does it?
Bide the time. 7. Don't you worry. Until my last breath.
Come on, lioness.
Hopefully this helps.
Nice.
Last chance.
Here. Pick a time. Let the bullets fly. Bang, bang. Ha.
just a scratch.
Wind calls, waves follow. I
And the Tempest.
am the Tempest! You're wide open. Judgment!
Alright. Now that we got that out the way, let's proceed to give you what you need. Okay. Alright, we're gonna check on our leveling. See what we gotta do. Get stuff up out of there.
The battlefield is dynamic. Do not let your guard.
I shall have no one
The battlefield.
I
We
shall
gotta
have
get her
no
crit
one
rate up.
tarnishing victory's
There's
honor.
gotta be a better piece so we can make. We got these ones that kind of only have 2 significant pieces. This is the best piece I think we're able to make overall for her. So that one turned out pretty good. This one's not horrible. You know, like the crit damage is decent. Like we could have wanted more, right? We definitely could have wanted more. And refining it, I guess, over time, we'll get it to exactly where we want it to be. But obviously, comes with the territory, comes with the process. Have a little patience, all that good stuff. This will help our crit rate up, so this is what we're gonna go for now. I wonder, can I buy those and just get that out the way? I wonder if I can just buy them. Like I should be able to buy them somewhere, right? No. It'll be probably the trial. Yeah, I figured as much. So I can buy them, but they cost the reds. Sure. How many can I buy? Okay. And then we need the other ones. We could make those probably, if we have any. Let's see. We don't have any to make any. Okay, but we have plenty of these though, right? So let's go ahead and run it up on that. We could stop at 50, I guess. Run it up on here. Moving on. Let's go ahead. This will be useful. Okay. Now we can go ahead. We need what, like 10? Should be good, right? Think so. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and check it out.
The battlefield is dynamic. Do not let your guard down.
Do not let your guard
I shall
down.
have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Alright. So we only have 3 of the thing from Hokage anyway. So that's the major thing that we need to think about. And I want to do these 2 for her crit rate, which is obviously something we need, or her kit right now. Let me see if I can make any of those. What does our supply here looking like? Not looking great. Not looking great to make these, huh? Okay. Do I have anything I can exchange for it, I guess? Do. Oof. Okay. So we're a little rough on there. I don't know if we can even get the lower versions of those anymore, can we? Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it. We can only buy them. And I don't see, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, you can buy the purples, which are cheaper. There are only 6 left, but it takes like 3 of them to make it, right? Let's see. At least we get the
The
crit
battlefield is
right now.
dynamic.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Did I not just buy those? Am I mistaken? Or did I accidentally back out of it too quickly? I must have backed out of it too quickly. No, I bought them. Oh yeah, I bought the lower ones so I could make them. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Okay. Getting harder and harder to come by some of these resources. But that comes with the territory, I suppose. Let's see.
The battlefield is dynamic. Do not.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Alright. There we go with that. And then we got to worry about these. Getting these up properly. But we got a crit rate up just a tad. I'd really like if it could just sit at 50%. So I think we're going to try to build another echo and see if we can roll it a little bit better. That would be dope if we were able to get a better roll on one of these. Like, this one has a crit rate of, and then it has a resonance liberation. So I would only want to replace maybe this one or this one, I guess, as options to replace. Because obviously they're not very good to begin with. Let's see what we have here, and then we can make a decision. And I probably don't even have any, like, attack or whatever ones. Well, this is an attack one. Which one do I have on here? That's a fusion one that I have on right now. Okay. Fusion. Let's try to build that one, I guess. Since it's attack. I mean, again, I know that, like, having double either the fusion or whatever probably does good. People say it doesn't sacrifice that much, but I'm not really sure. Crit damage. I'm running out of these very quickly. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Resonant skill damage and not liberation, so not extremely helpful. Yeah, okay. So not a good roll. Not really what we're going for here. The crit damage is decent though, but not what we wanted. And I'm worried about rolling a piece into another piece because I feel like if it turns out to be terrible, I'm gonna be extremely disappointed, which I don't want that to be the case. Hopefully, maybe we'll do it anyway with that one, and just hope we get something better. But knowing how my rolls have gone in general, probably wouldn't be the case. So I really want to get a crit rate over 50. That's important, and with all of our skills for that up now, that's clearly not where we are. And these echoes that I have already are already 25. So, all right. So if I made the choice of sacrificing one of them because I'm low on materials,
do not let your guard down.
would that be a terrible idea that I made? Terrible decision. That's the question at the end of the day. I keep backing out before I finish what I was trying to do. Alright, we got our little points. Cool. And let's check on this.
The battlefield is dynamic.
Yes, I understand. The battlefield is dynamic, my guy. It is indeed. You are absolutely right. Dynamic. Okay. I mean, I could only see myself doing it to this one, right? Because it's only got the crit rate, only got the attack, and I potentially will get another attack on another one without much concern. Crit rate is the thing that we're really looking for, and I could potentially not get any crit rate whatsoever. So I'm not really sure if it's a good idea to do that or not, but I kind of want to just to see if I can get something right where I want it to be. Um, so I think we're gonna roll this one into it. Oof. Let's try it. Let's try it. It'll be so disappointing if it turns out worse than the one that I have already. That'll really suck, won't it? And there was another one that I was going to use, the one that I just rolled to 15. Yeah. Because, like, what's the point, right? Alright, we're doing it. Pulling the trigger. Pulling the trigger. And then we can just roll them all at once. And hopefully it turns out a little bit better than the last one. We didn't get a crit rate stat at all. We got more crit damage. We got some energy regen. And we got resonance liberation. So we got 3 out of 5. But we did not get crit rate. So our crit rate is now going to be even a little bit lower than it was before. That is not what I was going for at all. Yeah. Sure. That's great. That's awesome. Love that. Love that. Man, what a disappointment. Well, I said I was gonna give it a shot, but I mean, I got 3 substats now out of instead of the 2 that I had. I just didn't get a crit rate, which I said literally I ended up not getting a crit rate whatsoever, which is exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. So we got to figure out a way. We're gonna have to roll a few more times. Gonna have to keep trying. Get her up there. I get sort of 90. Okay. What we need to do is get some stuff for more echo rows, so we're gonna do that. And
The battlefield is dynamic. Do not let
yeah, okay. Let's go here. We need materials. Yeah, that's kind of a disappointment for sure. I need to do my Wuthering Waves. Once I get this team refined the way that I want to, that is going to be the first thing that we do. Alright, let's hit here. Try to see how we feel about it.
He's got company. Hup. Hey, over here.
ready for battle. Intervals, waves follow.
You'll face judgment.
Pterosaur. Pterosaur, I was busy doing something.
You'll face judgment. Down the air. Better keep up.
Bang, 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 bang.
Come on, buddy.
scratch. Lost in the mist of time. Just a scratch. Nope. Wind cold, waves follow.
A little amplification going. I am the Tempest. Okay, come on back down.
Annihilation.
Okay, guys, come on now.
Count me in. How's that for a magic trick? Right back.
Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Fear no more. Okay.
We'll face judgment. Wind rises. Flashes.
Hopefully this helps.
Hopefully
We'll
this helps.
face judgment. Annihilation. Wind rises. Annihilation. Down the end. Yeah. That's the bullets fly. Better keep up.
Cut you're wide open. Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Wind cold, waves rise. Judgment strikes.
All right. Bada bing, bada boom, and we're gone. Bada bing, bada boom, and we are gone. What's up, little fox? Alright. Such a peaceful little flight. Let's go. Get back into town. Okay. We got a little challenge zone. We could run that real fast, yeah? Let's go for it.
Leave it to me. You'll face judgment. The flashes.
Alright. Make it real quick, make it real simple. Get in, get out.
Remnants of the past.
This doesn't have one of those things where you can claim something from it, do it? No, it doesn't look like it. I know that there are a couple of them that had it.
Leave it to me.
Chess mimics.
Annihilation!
It makes you so powerful, which is extremely
I will
enjoyable.
be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Yeah, so crazy. Attack is through the roof. Obviously, health is going through the roof as well, but attack is crazy.
You'll face judgment!
Basically, was the end of her right there from the jump. Just imagine being able to run with that much power at all
Cherish
times.
every gain.
It would be insane. Our glory level went up. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, that didn't help us. There we go. Look out below. Alright, let's check it out.
I will be there
So
for
again,
everyone.
overall,
toward our
our
shared
characters are pretty
future,
good. I
leaving
actually
the past behind.
sacrificed a major crit damage that I had on my Rover to get a higher crit rate, just because I wanted to figure out where I was willing to sacrifice with him. So that was a big thing. And now, because I'm a person that
Nice.
runs him as my main
The
completely
battlefield
in
is
every way.
dynamic. Do
So
not let your guard
try to make
down.
him as strong as he can be. I'd like to be able to get his damage up a little bit more. Obviously his crit rate too, so we'll probably roll some for him at some point to try to see if we can get it a little bit better. But interchangeably, um, it seems like the pieces that roll the right way, or for like heavy attack or whatever the case may be for my, Gion doesn't necessarily always have the other elements that it needs. And then if he has a piece, like say he uses a piece that I have on my Rover, it'll sacrifice that other amplification. And so with that back and forth, it doesn't really align the way that I wanted to. And so I kind of just have it running like this, just to make it work as best as it possibly can, even though it's not the most ideal thing in the world. And then this, I just put the echo set on him. He has not been leveled in any way, shape, or form. So that'll be a whole
I will
process.
be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
And I've used this other sword, obviously Bloodpack's Pledge, on him before. I'm not a really big fan of it. I don't feel like it amplifies things nearly as much for me to not feel like I'm sacrificing a lot of damage at the same time. Because like when I put it on, obviously it's not 90 as of right now, so that's one thing, obviously. But yeah, I lose the crit rate for one, so that's a big deal for me personally playing as Rover. Um, and just it says it does the arrow damage amplification thing, but I don't feel, I don't know, it just doesn't feel nearly as strong as it should. Like I'll go test it out really quickly. Uh, I really probably shouldn't go against this guy since he's has an arrow damage resistance, but let's do it anyway. Because his
Leave it
blood
to me.
pack pledge does not seem like ideal at all of a weapon. But I get, obviously Rover wasn't technically built to be a DPS, an arrow rover, but that's how I play him, so that doesn't matter to me.
Nick of time. Lost in the mist of time. Better keep up. Thanks for watching.
Wind calls, waves follow.
And the combination of his amp, my amp, boom, you have those amps on together. I like to look at it when we're doing it now. So like now my attack is 2611, right? So it's got amped up. For some of it I just think was turned. Like my resonance skill damage obviously is risen by utilizing Blood Patch Pledge. But even though that is the case, it doesn't seem like it's done a whole great deal. I mean, it does a lot of damage, sure, for like this main attack here, but as far as like overall, it doesn't feel very strong all the time. But again, that's how you build, so I get it to an extent.
You miss. Just a
Wrong one.
scratch.
Supposed to grapple.
Just a scratch.
And obviously he doesn't do damage right now. It's more so just to be a nuisance with him than anything else.
Wind calls, waves follow. You'll face judgment. Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Yeah. So like the amp is there to some degree for sure. I just think it's definitely considerably better just getting it straight from Alto as opposed to losing my crit rate, losing some crit rate and stuff when I think this battle just started, so I'm not gonna be to switch the weapon, am I?
Nice pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
Yeah, I figured as much.
You'll face judgment. You're wide open. Wind calls, wait, I am the tempest. Annihilation.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna take this back off and then we're gonna go against the Kelpie one more time because I feel like again it just you can tell the difference.
Leaving the past behind.
Again, I do know that I need to put it to 90, but it still sacrifices some, and that's kind of my point overall for
be there
him.
for everyone. As we
And having the crit rate really, really helps.
leave it to me.
Judgment! You! That's a bullet fly! Better keep up! Be right back! Yeah. rise. Judgment strike!
Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Yeah. So I feel like maybe it's not extreme differences all the time, but there is some.
Wind rises! The wicked will face judgment! Wind rises!
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds! Down the air! Hey! Over here! Blink, you miss.
Just a scratch.
Lost in the mists of time.
You're wide open. Set.
Wind calls, waves follow. Slashes. The wicked will face judgment.
Hopefully this helps.
Hopefully this helps.
Annihilation.
Ready for battle. Unstoppable.
And I think that works really well, I guess, is just because of the echo set. They obviously get the amplifications anyway on like their intro skill. So really at the end of the day, I feel like I'm not losing a whole bunch in the long run for me personally. Obviously there's different ways and probably more optimal ways I would believe that people feel. But not something that particularly bothers me in any way. Because again, I like running my Rover as my main DPS at all times, and then I include everybody else in as I go along. So that's just my preference. I'm pretty sure everybody has their own style, so I leave it for those who do those things. Now, I am concerned now that her crit rate has went down a little bit. I'm not really happy about that. I'm probably gonna have to expend that other crit echo piece. See if I can get a better one.
Is that all?
Fury boil. Feel my wrath.
Right. Well, so I do have her do a decent, a decent extent. I just again I accidentally lowered her crit rate now, obviously. So that's the whole thing when I switched out that echo piece. So there's that. But obviously her attack increase comes into play, which is a whole thing. Uh, Obviously she has decent crit damage at the moment now because of that change with the echo. But yeah. So refining, trying to figure out what works best for me. I think even say like if I was to switch out and do this one instead. Like, what would that do? Obviously, we lose attack here. Um, but even more crit damage.
Cowering. Face me, coward! Cut the fight! The fight is on! With me!
Fury boils. Silence. Testing out. As you wish. Not bad.
Into the spotlight! With me! The victory! All or nothing! Together we howl! I'll end you!
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls. Unfettered by bound. You'll face judgment.
Yeah. So, you know, all comes with the territory. There's all the stuff that can perform a little bit better, all of that,
I will be there for everyone.
and you
I
know,
will be there
I think
for
all of that
I shall
is what it
have
is.
No one tarnishing victory's honor.
But this one seems to do the trick for me.
Leave it to
So
me.
that's what I've been running.
Watch now!
Not like you can see her attack or use her weapon unless it's in the air anyway.
Meaningless move. With me!
Fury boils. Burn to ashes. Testing out. Burn.
Applaud for me! With me! Together we howl! The fight is on! Die, evil!
And just like that, she has unleashed herself. Yeah, one thing we gotta do is get that crit rate back up. But other than that, we should be good to go with her for the most part.
I hear cowering prey.
I hear cowering. Hey. We're not even gonna bother them. Let them do what they're doing. Karasaur's always out there trying to pick a... Excuse me. Always out there trying to pick a fight with somebody. Alright.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Now, the real question is, can I get something better than what I got going on right now? This one actually has crit rate on it. So the only way that this would even work is if I was able to get something like double that, so 15% crit rate, which is extremely unlikely. I only got 7.5 here, and there, and 9.3 here. This one doesn't have crit rate either, but it does have crit damage. So, really is like, maybe the last piece was the best that I was going to have in regards to the crit rate and stuff. But unless I can get another piece and it's like dual crit, which would be ideal, obviously, like this one is. But there's no real way. Like I can, you know, can only get what I can get. It's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. I should have just left that piece alone and kept it. and then I wouldn't have lost any crit rate. But I wanted to give it a shot, give it a try. And now that's what we have to deal with. So we'll take it as it comes, essentially. Um, okay, let's go here, at least. Sure. We got 2 more of these, why not? I think I wanted to run a virtual crisis really quickly. This is the one that actually gave us a little bit of an annoyance. I remember. Actually, no, because I think I want to do a whole segment dedicated specifically to it, so I'll hold off on that right now. I want to do one all dedicated towards it, so that's what I'll do. I'll save that for another time, and it'll probably be just its own individual video, and that'll be a good time by itself. Let's go grab a couple more of these really quickly. Let's go zone 3. Boom, boom. Which one did we clear already? Okay. Alright, so let's hit 9. Let's go. Knock this out. I wonder if Crystal of Atlan is going to be performing better for me after I, gave it a little break, since it seemed like something was wrong there for a minute. I think we're gonna give that a shot again. Alright. Cowering prey. Boom. Buddy's gone. Go ahead. Roar. Or howl. And that's it. That's it. That's all. That's all she wrote. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Set the next one. That was 9, right? Where's 10 at? I don't see it there. Is it just easier to pick it from the overall of this thing? Did I go past it? Of course I did. Of course I did. Alright, 10. Let's hit this bad boy. Oh, couldn't make that out to save my life. It's like, where's 10? I don't see it. I think I see 11, but I don't see 10. Alright, let's go on over here. Alright, look at this little group. What's up, guys?
I hear cowering prey.
You heard the lady. You heard the lady. Oh.
Lackluster.
That's how you do. Ooh, she say lackluster.
Fury boil. Burn to ashes. Testing out.
How fun. Got it. Straight chaos. Chaos.
Pretty good haul.
Let's go.
Prey secured.
Alright. So we got 11 to go to, right? Let's get over there. I guess we can fast travel to the beacon. Let's get to 11. Knock that out. This is not where 11 is. Where are we? Okay. I guess it doesn't matter.
Tempest! Will wait judgment!
I smell fear. With me! The fight is on!
Am I taking damage, or is it just lowering the glory on its own? Because I wasn't taking damage, right? Not at the moment. Okay.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Yep. Let's go.
Hopefully this helps.
Yeah, okay. I get it now. Go ahead and put them down. Nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You get first dibs.
Alright. Very cool. I actually enjoyed that fight. That was a nice one. Put up a challenge a little bit on that one. That was cool. Can I get up from out here? Let's see. Oh, I can't run up the wall here. Okay, got it. That's fine, I suppose. We flying out of here somehow? Or no? Not doing that either, huh? Okay. Alright, let's just fast travel then. That's fine, that's fine. I didn't realize that there. It's like one way in and one way out, huh? Alright, cool. I enjoyed that. That was actually a nice little battle. Now, one thing that I have found extremely useful is beating up on the lower ones so you can raise their glory level. That has been extremely helpful.
I hear
Cowering
cowering
prey.
prey.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind rises.
Okay. Kelpie, you seem to be taking a lot more damage right now. What's happening?
Applaud for me!
That's cool, I guess. Not sure how much that makes sense, especially since you're lower in health than he is.
Fury boils. Burn to ashes. Burn. Testing out.
There we go. Okay, maybe there was a delay there or something, because he should have definitely been taking a lot more damage in the first place. But we rectified it. We rectified it. That's all good. It's all good. I was like, this is a little strange. He's taking longer to get health down right now. What's that all about? Alright, we can track these chests, I guess, right? Get our coins, get our ass straight up a little bit. I'm not really going to spend a lot of time doing this. I just wanted to go grab one since I thought about it.
Leave it to me.
Oh, you guys are guarding, huh? Okay. Cool. Yeah, there we go. It's just the same way that the Kelpie should have been
Remnants of
dead.
the past.
Like, what was that all about? There we go. We have 462 for our glory level. So I'm feeling that.
An unexpected.
An unexpected discovery.
Cherish every gain.
Alright. One thing that I've noticed is that a lot more people tune in and watch the Crystal of Atlan streams, not the Wuthering Waves streams. And I think it's because maybe the type of people it is are very different. And I know that I would never fit in with
Remnants
any
the
of them.
past.
But I'm curious about that. Very curious. It's like I'll get like the one few people like bounce in and out or whatever the case may be, but it's still so seldom with the Wuthering Waves. I don't know, maybe it's like they enjoy listening to like the people who
Cherish every gain.
have like drama to talk about or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Wind, guide me.
Either way, it wouldn't resonate with me one way or the other.
An unexpected discovery.
Alright, cool. Let me just grab this. And I think we did a little decent little stuff today. Wanted to get into some more,
Cherish every
but I think I
gain.
want to save the other stuff for a solo video specific, or just a different way to start the stream overall. What I think I'm going to try to end up doing is jump into some more Crystal of Atlan, and I'm going to test things out before I go live again, just in case, to make sure it's not like malfunctioning, because again, it froze everything,
Remnants of
and
the past.
that game again gives me some trouble sometimes. And it's not internet, it's like whatever's happening in the connection to the game or the server or whatever the case may be, so that's the whole thing. But I did want to work a little bit on my Magic Blade and my Berserker, so we're gonna try to give it a shot. And if not, then that'll be fine too. I just want to see if it's gonna be working at all, and if it doesn't, then we'll try it another time. But yeah, I appreciate those who were able and willing at any point in time to tune in. If you make it this far in the video, appreciate your time and your energy. Uh, if you ever get in and you have a conversation with me, tell me, what games are you playing? What stuff are you interested in? These are the two games that I've been mainly focusing on. Obviously, Crystal of Atlan and Wuthering Waves. However, I play a variety of games, so I really want to test out and see what other stuff people might enjoy that I like to play on my own time. One game that I was thinking of just doing just for fun for a stream was Blood Hunt, which is just a battle royale. Uh, with Vampire Masquerade, which is an older game, but I just enjoy the way that it
This
plays
is a
overall.
testament
It's
to my
kind of fun to
connection
do.
with the world around me.
And it's just
It's
like
very much
obviously
my
a battle
companion
royale,
now.
but it's not a Fortnite or
Bearing
anything like
witness
that. But
to
it's just
everything I've
it's a little bit of fun.
experienced
I
on
like the
this
way that
journey.
the combat goes, and I always have. So I might stream that just for just for the fun of it, regardless of whether people really tune into it or not. But I do enjoy it, and I think it would make it a little bit more enticing. So that'll be a thing that I consider. I may or may not do that today, but just something that I wanted to mention if anybody hears at all. Um, and then again, to try to do some more Crystal of Atlan, as long as everything's functioning and it doesn't crash my system and hardware and all that stuff like that. Again, I would prefer if that doesn't happen. So that'll be it for us. We are going to hop off of our Wuthering Waves, test and see if our Crystal of Atlan is functional. And if it is, we are going to go ahead and jump into a little bit more of that. And then even maybe some Battle Royale or something like that, just to change it up a little bit. Because again, there are plenty of games that I actually enjoy. So there's that. I appreciate for any of those who were able and willing to tune in at any point in time. Thank you. You could have been doing anything else with your time in general. My name is Apparition, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.